KNUST-TEK TV. Experience educational television.
The Chancellor of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Otumfuor Osei Tutu II, inaugurated a committee to investigate the recent student demonstration on 14 February 2019 at the KNUST Council Chamber. The three-member committee constitutes a former Supreme Court judge, Mrs. Rose Constance Owusu, a former director of Ghana Education Service, Very Reverend Amma Afoble, and the registrar of Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs, Mr. Kofi Owusu, the secretary of the committee. The swearing-in of oath was led by the chairman, Nana Ifa Apenteng.
Can
we start this? I,
Justice Retired Rose Constance Owusu,
holding the office as a chairperson or member of the committee,
holding the office.
In attendance was the provost, the SRC president, the SRC secretary, and the vice chancellor.
The council has begun work with all assiduousness, and to all intents and purposes, the university has returned to its normal academic life.
Sure.
That notwithstanding, there remains a crucial part of our mandate, which is to find out how we found ourselves in that tragic circumstances. I had hoped at the time of the inauguration of the council to move quickly on it, but as you will be aware, other crucial national matters required our attention, necessitating some unavoidable delays.
Sure.
It is my great pleasure, however, that we are able to assemble here today to fulfill, even though a debt is a promise, to fulfill the promise made to establish an independent committee to investigate all the circumstances leading to the outbreak of disturbances on October 22nd and matters arising therefrom. I am pleased to present to you this morning one of the nation's judicial luminaries, the distinguished retired Justice of the Supreme Court of Ghana, Her Ladyship Justice Rose Osu, who has honored us by accepting to chair the three-member panel of this probe.
Sure.
Her Ladyship is joined on the panel by another of the nation's most formidable figures in the field of education. The first woman to be the Director General of the Ghana Education Service, who is also a senior minister of the Methodist Church of Ghana, the Very Reverend Amma Afoble.
Sure.
Thank you. The third member of the panel is the Regional Director of the Bureau of National Investigations for Ashanti. David, you are here. So,
Sure.
Who is also one of the ones I trust very much to discharge his duties. Then Mr. Kofi Owusu, the registrar of the Ashanti Regional House of Chiefs, will serve as secretary to the committee. The terms of reference of the committee are quite precise: to investigate the outbreak of violence on the campus of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology on October 22nd, 2018, and determine all the circumstances, both immediate and remote, leading thereto. To consider any or matters pertaining to the administration of the university, which in the opinion of the committee may be relevant to the investigations.
Sure.
And 3, to make such recommendations as may be found necessary to assist the university avert such incidents in future.
Sure.
As you will discern, the focus of the inquiry is on the events and the circumstances leading to the outbreak of the disturbances. But I have been mindful of the fact that this may have created a rare opportunity to throw a useful searchlight on possible cobwebs that may need clearing for the enhancement of the managerial and academic integrity of our beloved university.
Sure.
It is for this reason that we have provided for the committee to give a hearing to matters which in their respected opinion are germane to the ultimate goal of the inquiry. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, no one can understate the significance of this inquiry to our university. It is the second time in its history that a judge-led committee of inquiry has been appointed into events on campus, the first being Justice Manyo Planned Committee of 1966. The disturbances of October last year were the worst in our history, and there's a long way ahead of us to repair the damage to our integrity.
Zone.
Its significance, therefore, however, goes beyond this university and stretches to encompass the entire state of tertiary education in Ghana. Most of the challenges faced by our university may be at play in the rest of our state-owned universities. Therefore, our ability to resolve them within our statutes should inspire confidence both in the academic community and among the authorities of state, as well as among parents and guardians in the wider community. For it is the legitimate concern of everyone that institutions of higher learning on which they are pouring massive taxpayer resources should be seen to fulfill their mandate to prepare intellectually equipped and morally uplifting future leaders, and not nurturing some indisciplined and lawless mobs.
Zone.
I am confident that the panel we have put together has the integrity, knowledge, and expertise to fulfill its assignment with credit. I can only now call on all concerned, management, academic and administrative staff, students and alumni to cooperate fully in the discharge of their duties.
Zone.
And now, by the powers conferred on me as the Chancellor of the University, and in consonance with the mandate entrusted to me, I formally declare this committee duly inaugurated.
Zone.
So I thank you all now, Mr. Vice Chancellor.
Tech TV. Experience educational television.